Hello friends, I am Pritesh Patil from AISSMS IOIT, and in this tutorial we will see relational data model concept. The basics of relational data model. Informally, if you want to define a relation, so informally it looks like a table of values. Usually we prepare tabular representation of the values, so relation looks like that only. A relation typically contains a set of rows called tuples. So the table used to have rows, and each row is having some specific value corresponds to the specific column. So these rows are known as tuples in case of relational data model. The data elements of in each row represent certain facts. Like if I say the employee relation and employee ID as a column, and for that the value is 101. So it corresponds to certain fact that employee is with ID 101. So each column has a column header that gives an indication of the meaning of the data item in that column. So these columns are known as the domains that we'll see later. So this is the example of a relation. So here you will find various attributes like name is an attribute, SSN is an attribute, likewise up to GPA. These are the attributes which are known as the domains in the relational data model, and these are tuples. These are specific rows which corresponds to a relation between this 305612435. This SSN belongs to Benjamin Bayer, so this corresponds to that, right? And the relation name is the student. So some of the definitions, the key of the relation: each row has a value of data item that uniquely identifies that row in the table. So that is called a key. So if we consider our previous example, so here if we consider SSN, which is unique to every student, and that will treat that we can treat it as a key. So every value which belongs to SSN will be unique values, and that will be, and based on that we can identify the name. Like for example, if we want to identify the name of the student having SSN as 305612435, the result should be Benjamin Bayer. So for that purpose this key plays a role. Sometimes row IDs or sequential numbers are assigned as a key to identify the row in the table. So this is called artificial key or surrogate key, which is a combination of more than one fields. So next definition is of schema. So schema of a relation denoted by capital R having various attributes A1, A2 up to AN. R is the name of a relation. The attributes of a relation are A1 to AN. Each attribute has a domain or set of valid values. Like in the previous example we have seen SSN, it is having valid set of valid values for each student. So tuple is an ordered set of values which is nothing but a row, as I told you previously. So each value is derived from an appropriate domain. A row is in a customer relation, for example, is a 4 tuple and would consist of 4 values. For example, if we consider a customer relation, and in that customer ID, name, his city and street, suppose this. So these are the four domains, and alongside these domains it will be having some set of tuples, rows. So this is 4 tuple like this. So next is the domain. A domain has a logical definition, like logical definition in the sense that SSN, as it consists of numeric values, so we can define its data type as number or alphanumeric if you want. So you can simply consider it as character, string. Domain has also has a data type or the format defined for it. The attribute name designates the role played by the domain in the relation. So that's all for relational data model. Thank you very much.